Hello everybody and welcome to opening night for the Big Ten. We've got a good game set up here for tonight. Let's see, we've got Darkbones on the mound, going up against Green Toad. Slaps one right to left center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Quickly a runner on for Valley.
No surprise there from a Toad. Ooh, great dive by Shy Guy.
Nice play.
That's a double play. Beautiful work. Wiggler now up to bat. If I'm correct, this is Utah Valley and Ohio State. Someone can fact check me on that.
Indeed.
Alright, appreciate it.
Wiggler ahead in the count.
Wiggler with a slap to center field. That's going to get down for a nice base hit. Alright, Boomerang Bro, also known as Potential Man, lines one deep to right field. That's going to be off the wall. Ooh, and the fire just got that right fielder. That's going to put Wiggler at third. Alright, we got runners on the corners with 2 outs. And we've got Fraggle, Rematch up the bat. Gonna take that pitch for strike 1. Slapped. Ooh, right to Boomerang Bro for the out.
Couple blemishes, but Ohio State gets out of it.
Yep. We head to the bottom of the first. Once again, we welcome you to opening night for the Big Ten. It just means more. Wiggler with an amazing curveball for strike 2. Mr. Incredible is going to make a nice slap, but that's going to be fielded by Graggle, who's going to make the out at first. It's going to bring up Redney. He's going to slap one deep to left center. That's going to get down for a nice base hit.
1 out double. Darkbones RBI chance here early for the Buckeyes. Swing and a miss.
Darkbones with the slap to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit, putting runners on the corners. Again, only 1 out, so this is a good chance for Ohio State to get on the board. Now up to bat is Koopa, a.k.a. Koopa the Quick.
One thing he can't do is hit into a double play right here. And that's exactly...
he missed it! Did not! Boomerang Bro tried to go for the buddy bounce, I think, on the ball to get it to Graggle, but just completely whiffed.
He didn't have to do that.
Absolutely. And so now
Potential Man strikes again. Buckeyes on the board first.
You got runners on first and second, a run in, and again, only 1 out. Now, Red Paratroop is going to line one to deep left. That's going to be caught by Grode.
Here's the man.
Now Bowser, the man, the myth, the legend, Doug Bowser up to bat. Ooh, swing and a miss by Bowser. Great curveball by Wiggler there. He's going to...
What a pitch!
Wiggler strikes him out! Wiggler strikes out Bowser. Unbelievable. And
only 1 run on the board for Ohio State. They could have had a lot more.
That's still enough for the lead at the moment, but man, you really wish you had Bowser.
Could have had 4 at the end of that inning.
Yeah, it could have easily been 4, but instead, they're only looking on a 1-run lead. Waluigi's going to slap one. That's going to be caught by Ohio State's Boomerang Bro. As you can see, we have Boomerang Bros on both sides of the field here. Wario's going to charge. Lines one deep to right. That's going to be caught by the Redney out in right field. Number 2. Green Paratrooper lines one to left. That's going to be fielded by Mr. Incredible, and that's going to be the final out of the inning with no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on. Ohio State still leads 1-0 going into the bottom of the second. Potential man up to bat for Ohio State.
The curveball's working for Wiggler here.
Yeah. I feel like as long as Wiggler lasts, Utah Valley can definitely get back into this. There goes Ohio State's Boomerang Bro, who makes a nice slap hit to left center. That's going to get him to first base. Red Shy Guy up to bat. Takes that ball down the middle. Didn't like it. It will be strike one, though. Change up.
Charge hit.
Shy Guy's going to... Ooh. That's going to advance Potential Man, but that's going to be an out at first base on the fielder's choice. Do we have the mean names, by the way? Because this looks like a Mario, but I don't want to assume.
Star hit.
Ooh, star swing.
To the right.
Good hit out to left center field.
He's going home. Oh, never mind.
Rounds third.
Right back around.
Doubles back. Hang on, let me pull up the...
Probably could have scored if the fireball would have gotten the hit there.
To see. All right, so we got... So that was... I think that was Big Red. Here's Mr. Incredible. Ooh, that's going to bring a run home. Draggle. And he's safe at first. What a play. What a play by Hakeem on the item cannon.
Slap hit. That's down.
Then bases loaded with Red Mees. Big Red rounding third, attempting to go home, but decides to double back. Dark Bones, 3 Red Mees on. This could be trouble for Utah Valley.
Only one out, too.
Well, he's going to slap, though. That's not what you want to see, but that green
that's going to bring a run home.
So good sack fly by Dark Bones. 3-0 lead for Ohio State as Koopa the Quick now up to bat. Takes that pitch outside for strike 1. Slaps. Ooh, Graggle with an amazing grab. That will end the inning, but Ohio State doing some more damage. 2 runs on, what, 4 hits? No error, or 3 hits. No errors. No, 2 runners left. They're up 3-0 going into the top and third. Utah Valley's going to need to put on their offense to get back in this game. They cannot rely on defense alone. Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. That's going to be a ground ball to third. That'll be fielded. An easy out for Ohio State. He towed up to bat now. Takes the curveball inside for strike 1. Charges. Lines one deep to right. That's going to get down. Right center field. He could easily go for 2, and he will.
1 out double.
Put it on second. A very nice double by Green Toad there. Alright, Green Dry Bones up to bat. Hard pitch from Dark Bones. Swing and a miss from Green Bones for strike 1.
Trying to get Valley on the board here.
Thinks this another star pitch for strike 2. Dark Bones unloading the clip. Although
drops that one in. Here comes Green Toad. Nope. Turns around.
Technical terms. Anyway, Green Bones with a solid base hit off the star pitch. Dark Bones already exhausted for Ohio State. Wiggler now up to bat. Who's going to slap? That's not going to get past Boomerang Bro, and that's going to be an easy double play for Ohio State to end the inning.
Wiggler can't get any help for himself on the mound.
Nope.
Ends the inning on the double play.
Yeah, and now you got Bowser looming, who could easily extend this lead further. Although he will not have help on base with Paratroopa lining out to Boomerang Bro. Bowser still can solo easily. Takes the curveball inside for strike 1. Did not like that pitch. Change up. Ooh, you don't want to give that to Bowser.
That's foul.
But Bowser, late on contact, just pushes it foul. He's not going to charge. He's going to slap.
Slap hit, ground ball.
That's going to be an easy out because Bowser just does not have the speed. And that banana throw from Potential Man on deck did not help either. Ooh, nice curveball by Wiggler for strike 1. Swing and a miss from Boomerang Bro. Charges. Lines one deep to right. Another hit to the wall. That's going to be a base hit. Okay, how does the fire hit Paratroopa when he's flying? Like, how did that make sense? Alright, it's either way, Boomerang Bro will remain on first with 2 outs. Shy Guy charging. Lines one deep to left center field. That's gonna get down for...
Oh, no!
That's off King Bum and Boomerang Bro able to make the play. Wow, what a heads
What a way for
Boomerang
Wiggler
Bro.
to throw a 0 on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I did not have that on my bingo card for today. Alright, pre-charge from Boomerang Bro, who's going to line one deep to right center field. That is going to be caught.
You get help.
Not going to make it to the wall. Nope, Big Red is going to get under that. Both of them are going to take a bomb to the face, but the out has already been recorded. Raggle now up to bat. Kicks that curveball inside for strike 1. Adjust, slaps. It's going to be fielded by a Red Shy Guy who's going to make the easy play to first for the second out, bringing up Waluigi. Charges, swings, deep fly ball, right center field. Big Red underneath it. He's going to buddy bounce.
Nice charge.
Avoiding the bomb. Great job.
4
Great
shutout
job
innings
there.
for Dark Bones.
Yeah. Hell of a pitching job despite being tired since the 3rd inning.
Putting in work on the mound.
Yeah, both these pitchers have been doing a fairly good job. It's just Wiggler has had the unfortunate slap hits from Ohio State that have really helped them get runners on. But it's not like they don't have the infield to prevent that. It's just some of the deep balls have just gotten a little bit past the infield.
2 very talented middle infield there. Right there it shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not going to let a lot of hits through.
Alright, we got Hakeem up to bat. He's going to charge. Doesn't like that pitch outside. He's going to take it for strike 1. Same pitch again, but he was trying to adjust mid-swing. This time he's going to slap. That's going to get down. That's, again, just that gap between the second baseman and the shortstop is just a gold spot that you really have to nail. Otherwise, one of those basemen is going to catch it. Oh, that's a
Dark Bones.
Great slap by Dark Bones.
Is that going to bring a run in?
Yeah, Hakeem's going to
Here he
go
comes.
That's the score run, and Ohio State extends their lead 4-0.
Great use of the boo
like
there.
One of those typical blowouts, yeah. Great use of the boo, getting Hakeem to home.
And a runner in scoring position.
That was Cooper the Quick. Now up to bat. Slaps. That's a decent slap.
Another hit into the gap.
Ooh, a buddy bobble. But it's still going to score Dark Bones. Wow. Red Paratrooper with chemistry on. He's going to slap one right to Boomerang Bro. That banana is not going to hit him, and that's going to be an easy out at first in the inning. But again, Ohio State showing their offense is a lot more than just Bowser, apparently, because despite his underperformance here so far, they still have a massive lead over Utah Valley. Wario's going to slap. That's going to be caught by Boomerang Bro. An easy first out. Darkbone's still tired, but he's staying in there. We're in the top of the 5th already.
Through 4 1/3, he's still throwing zeros on the board.
Yeah. Like a hit or two here and there, but other than that, he's been doing great. A lot of help from his infield and the outfield, and he's...
Ground ball away from making it through 5.
This is Madam Webb, who's going to slap one deep to center field. That is going to get... No, that's caught by Hakeem in center field. Mean Magnet Hands showing its work for the second out. Right, Green Toad up to bat now. Utah Valley desperately needs to get something on the board. That's going to be a slap hit. It's going to put runners on first and second.
That'll be it for Dark Bones.
Ohio State is going to pull the plug on Dark Bones, bringing in Bowser.
4 2/3 scoreless, at least as of now.
Still, that was a
and
solid.
Bowser's going to come in and...
Bowser's just saying, nah, y'all aren't getting any runs on me. But Greenbones charges
deep
one
fly
deep
ball, left center.
That's got the No, that's going to be caught. Unfortunate for Utah Valley. They had a rally going that could have maybe gotten them a run, but I don't know why Greenbones is charging there. I think he just tried for a slap hit just to advance the runner from second home, but You just can't have these players that are your slap hitters playing hero ball.
You really can't ask for a better outing out of Darkbones on the mound, though. 4 2/3 shutout innings.
Anyway, here comes Bowser, who lines one deep to left field. That one fielded by Green Toe, that hit the ground, so it's going to be fair. That gets Bowser on first with nobody out, and Boomerang Bro up to bat. A little bit more power now with the chemistry on base. Maybe he can make something happen here. He's going another line drive
to
off
the
right.
wall. Bowser
rounding second, but will elect to go back. So potential man 3 for 3 at bat. Well, he hasn't had any like outstanding. Oh no, the overthrow by Boomerang Bro at shortstop for Utah Valley.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Ohio State can add more on.
They can just blow this out of the water. Big Red charging. Lines one down. Set. That's a base hit. And that green shell is going to bring Boomerang.
Here comes Bro.
And we are 7-0 Ohio State. We're finally throwing in the towel. And that will bring up Waluigi on the mound. Yeah, this is not what you want to see when from Utah Valley. So, Mr. Incredible takes the slow ball inside for strike one. He's going to slap. That one's going to go right to Graggle. It's going to be a double play that will advance Shy Guy to third, but with 2 outs, Hakeem does not have much room for error. Takes that curveball for strike one. He's going to slap. That one's going to be caught by Graggle, and that will end the inning. Still, another 2 runs for Ohio State, further extending their lead. It is not looking good for Utah Valley right now.
And they have to go back on offense and face Bowser.
Yeah. Wiggler just unable to do anything about that. Wiggler pre-charging. Not what you want to see. But that is a line drive into the right center field. That's a good hit into the gap. That's going to get Wiggler to second by himself. No item assist needed. Okay, it's going to bring up potential man Boomerang Bro for Utah Valley. Takes that fastball from Bowser inside for strike one. Doesn't charge. Swings, and that one is going to go foul. Another swing. That one's going to be caught by Boomerang. That's a double play. Ooh, that is not what you want from Utah Valley.
Nothing going right for UVU today.
Absolutely nothing. Graggle's going to charge. Swings one deep to right center field. That is going to get down for a base hit. Will he go for 2? No. Hakeem will be able to field that before it gets to the wall. Waluigi now up to bat. Waluigi doesn't make any adjustments on that pitch. He's going to take that pitch outside for strike one. Slightly adjusts. That's a ball to center field for a base hit. Alright, you got runners on first and second, 2 outs. Wario up to bat. Can he make something happen for Utah Valley to get on the board? Doesn't look like it with this pitch, as Bowser is going to throw a star pitch for strike one.
Slap hit. That's up the middle.
In the gap. In the gap. Just what you want to see. Wario barely making it to first, though. His speed is not his best stat. But anyway, Paratroopa now up to bat for Utah Valley, who is pre-charging.
Bases juiced, 2 outs.
Into the gap. Right center field. That's a great hit by Green Paratroopa. That's going to score.
No shutout today.
And that puts runners on second and third. 2 runs score. A 2 RBI double from Green Paratroopa. Not someone you would expect to see make a play like that, but still a fantastic hit nonetheless. So Utah Valley will not be going quietly into the night as Madam Webb now steps up to the plate.
Watch out. I mean, you get another hit here.
More curveball for
down 3 runs, you're back in the game.
Yep. And
that's down.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, they got him.
To get the out, that is... Because the out was recorded, and the runner was not safe at first, the run will not count, so that is still only 2 runs.
9-3 putout to end the inning.
Brings up
you want a summary of how Utah Valley has been treated in this game? There it is, right there.
Yeah, that was the epitome. Anyway, Dark Bones is going to line one to center field for a base hit. Commentator's curse is real. Wait, Green Koopa, aka Koopa the Quick, lines one is Graggle, who's going to make a throw to Boomerang to Dry Bones for the double play. Bring up Red Paratroopa. Alright, and Graggle's going to make a play on that to get the final out of the inning. No runs on one hit, no errors, no runners left. We're going to the top of the 7th. This is Utah Valley's last chance to make a comeback. They need 5 runs to keep this game going, 6 if they want to take the lead.
That's how you start it right there.
Started off with a great slap hit out to the left center field. More towards center than left. GDB. Star pitch from Bowser. That's going to be a swing and a miss from Green Dry Bones for strike 1. Another star pitch from Bowser. And another swing and a miss from Green Dry Bones for strike 2. Bowser does not have another star available, though. Green Bones is going to slap. That's going to get down for a base hit, putting runners on first and second. Still nobody out.
2 singles to start the inning.
Yeah, also you've worn out Bowser's star pitches for the time being, so this is now the time to get going.
And that's down.
That base is loaded.
That's how they got to do this. Is they've got to keep just getting them on and getting them over.
Now you got to get Potential Man to do his job. Takes that fastball inside for strike 1. Adjusts.
Another hit. No, never mind.
Unfortunate. Not what you want to see from your power hitter there. Now that is Graggle who's charging. Change up from Bowser. Graggle makes contact, lines one deep to right center field. That's going to be caught. Once again, the runners will tag. And with only 2 outs, the final out to play with, Waluigi has got a lot on his shoulders right now. Bowser just trying to get through 2 strikes, see if he can get to a star pitch. No, that won't be necessary. Boomerang Bro makes the grab, and that will end this game. Final score 7-2. Ohio State dominates Utah Valley. What a performance by Ohio State. Utah Valley, you saw them trying to call it back in, just wasn't enough. Great performance by both pitchers on both sides. But unfortunately, Ohio State just had a bit more firepower on their offense.
Yeah, just a dominant pitching performance from Dark Bones was the story in this one. 5 scoreless innings to start the game for UVU.
Wiggler with the strikeout, with the only strikeout recorded from the game, but both Dark Bones and Bowser did just enough in pitching to seal this game.